Hey guys, so today's Civil Sit Down is actually a very, very special sit down because, drumroll please, it's Journey's birthday! That's right, Mr. Journey Daniel will be turning 19 today, so I think we should toast him with this red drink, because he drives a red Mustang. Yeah, he's a douchebag who drives a red Mustang. Just kidding, he's not a douchebag. Well, sometimes he is, but he knows it, so it works out. No, but he's a pretty solid dude, and he's definitely been a great friend. He's always been someone I could, just go to for advice and just talk to. And, he would kind of just help push me forward on some decisions. I would just be stuck. I'd be like, a million things could go wrong, this, and that, and that. And he'd just be like, you know what, what's the problem? This, why don't you want to do that? Okay, here's what you could do, here's what you should do, and this, that, and that, and like a million, other options, and I don't think he realized he was doing it, but, he helped teach me how to, dissect problems that, arose in my life so I could move forward and make a decision. And that was pretty dope. It's pretty dope having someone, who's a presence in your life that just motivates you to do shit. That's great, honestly, and everyone should have a friend like that, definitely. And so, thank you, by the way, Journey, if you're watching this. I know you are, though. He's an avid fan, guys. Yeah, he's definitely helped me on my journey of becoming a person, of becoming a person who, is just able to learn and grow and accept more and just become more, and that's definitely great. And so this video is gonna kind of be themed around that, I suppose, because hopefully, I can help others kind of grow too, because it's always good to grow, I think. It bothers me when people are afraid of change, Well, it doesn't bother me, but I understand it, but it's there's so much more, bro. Come stand in the light with me. But one thing to do first. Alright, just so you guys know, there's no inside joke about this hat. I just felt like wearing it. Also, this might not be that great. I know that. But for my homeboy, so let's kick it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Journey. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, cool, dude. Alright, I'm glad we all got to experience that together. As I was saying before, moving on in life. Of course in this existence you're gonna come to lots of forks in the road, lots of different splits, and there's gonna be paths to take and lots of different decisions to make and stuff like that, and of course that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing to be, progressing forward and be changing things up and putting yourself into situations that, are challenging in a way, but, sort of rewarding. That's definitely always good. But there might come a point or a moment or just some day where you wake up and it just feels like you're suffocating or something, oh my god, why am I caught up in all this? Do I even want to be doing this? What am I doing? What am I doing? And it happens. I don't know. And in my opinion, the best thing to do when that happens is to just take a date for yourself, just put some time away to just, figure out what's going on with you, Treat it as if you had the flu, because a bad mental mood is just as dangerous as the flu, if it goes untreated. But definitely just take some time for yourself and, try and start kind of surface level. Are you warm enough? Are you cold enough? You maybe need a blanket, you need some socks, need some hot cocoa or something. So you're pretty good, you're cozy enough. Is your back good? Is your neck in a good position? How about your head? Do you have a headache, You maybe need to drink some water or eat something. What about your brain space? How are things going in there? oh, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just doing all these things, I don't know if that's what I want to be doing, I just don't know what I'm doing with my life, and oh, everything's just nuts, and okay, so well, what's one thing that you're not sure you want to be doing? Well, this thing because of that, and that, and that. Alright. Well, is there any sort of way that you can change those things, or sort of fix them? Well, no, because of this thing, and that, and that, and that. Understandable, understandable. So are you going to accept those things as they are? Or are you going to find some way to change those, even though you say you can't? Or are you going to find some way to change it, because clearly it's bothering you? Or are you going to accept it? You know, honestly, I just don't think that that's something I need to be putting energy towards in my life anymore. Alright? Alright? It's a fair decision. So what's the next problem? And bam! That's all you gotta do. You just gotta sit yourself down, assess the whole situation that's going on up here, and just break everything down. Try and get to the most basic root of whatever is disturbing you. Once you get that, once you solve that, then, you know, it's a domino effect, baby. The rest is golden. And yeah, of course, there will be things that you can't solve. There will be problems that you might just want to give up on, or things like that. And when it comes to that, you can either give up or accept it. Accept that there are things that you just can't control, that aren't gonna really change, and they might not be beneficial towards you, and they might even be a problem for you, but sometimes you just have to accept that. And that's a good thing as well. It's a good lesson to learn, to just be a more tolerant person of things that are bothersome in general. That's good. That's always a good trait to have. But in summation, you know, whenever things are just seeming like too big or too much, and you don't even know how to keep pushing forward, you know, just focus on the details, you know, just trying to make it like a puzzle, break it down, see how it all fits back together, figure yourself out. So once again, happy birthday to Mr. Journey Daniel. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope he has a great birthday, and I hope you guys learned something. Hopefully, like and subscribe, and keep on trucking, my friends.
The flag standing on the